the better. This should cut. Yeah. The little knife is gonna, you're kind of hacking at it, so the cleaner the cut, the better the view. Less motion. Yeah, it's surprising. It makes some of the structures a little bit clearer. Let's see how clear they are. Okay, so now what we're looking at is what we see over here. Okay, and some of the things that we'll see in your diagram on page 69 that are also labeled up there. Again, this is the cerebrum, this is the cerebellum. Okay. The upper area here is the corpus callosum. Okay. The front part of the corpus callosum, this leading edge right here, is called the genu. And then, I don't know if they label the back part on yours. No, they haven't. Okay. So, and this is genu. Now, sometimes this doesn't come out that good, but there's a little tiny circle right here. Okay. This is the posterior commissure. I don't know if they have that. Okay, posterior commissure, just this little piece right here. That's the posterior commissure right there. Okay. And behind it right here is the pineal gland. That's just the pineal gland right here. In the middle is the massa intermedia. This is probably pretty much the hypothalamus. This is the circle right here, massa intermedia. That's considered the hypothalamus. Okay. What you can also see here is this lump right here. This is the pons. Right here, this is the pons. And then down below the cerebellum, this would be considered the medulla oblongata right here, directly under the cerebellum. The cerebellum, you can see the arbor vitae, as you see there. Okay. At the front here, you have a cross section of the optic chiasma. This is the optic chiasma. What you don't have is the infundibulum. There's a little piece that comes off here, and the pituitary would be down here, but that is sheared off when you remove it. This lower white track underneath here is the fornix. It's underneath the corpus callosum. It's called the fornix. Okay. That's the fornix. And let's see. I think that's just about all the stuff we need to know. Stuff here I don't see. Lateral ventricle. The lateral ventricles are outside. Lateral ventricles over here inside the hemisphere. There's actually what's called a foramen of Monro. It goes in like that and into the lateral ventricle. There's a membrane across it. This is considered the third ventricle right here around the massa intermedia, third ventricle. Lateral ventricles out here. The third ventricle is right here. It's very thin. Comes down. This is the aquatic canal right here. This is the fourth ventricle right there. I'm actually a little bit off to the side. This is the fourth ventricle. This is the central canal. Okay. All right. I think that's just about everything.